How do you get a parenting plan enforced when you have one in place, but the father still won't follow it? Hi, Raiford Palmer, STG Divorce Law, author of the best-selling book, I Just Want This Done, How Smart, Successful People Get Divorced Without Losing Their Kids, Money, and Minds, available on Amazon, Barnes & Noble, where all great ebooks are sold, and also Audible. So, the question presented is, how do you get a parenting plan enforced when the other person won't follow it? In Illinois, we use what's known as a petition for rule to show cause. So step one actually is to request that the other person comply. And the best thing to do is do that in writing. If you're required to use Our Family Wizard or a similar application, like a web app or an app on your phone, then documenting the violation or the non-compliance with the parenting plan is very important. So putting it in writing in an email or messaging where it'll be saved is important. Text messages are hard because they're harder to reproduce and copy later for evidence purposes. So keeping track of it in emails or in an app like Our Family Wizard makes sense. So always record when there's a violation of the parenting agreement and note those to the former spouse and let your ex know that you care about it, that you're noting the violation. You can point out the part of the agreement they're violating. And then when it totals up to more of a serious thing, then you might consider a petition for rule to show cause, which is asking the court to find the person in contempt of court for failing to follow the court order. And a custody judgment or temporary custody order is in fact a court order. So that should help you in terms of the compliance. It's not easy to do. If it's minor violations, it's hard to get your arms around that. If it's more clear violations like the person's refusing to turn over the children, period, or they're blocking communication, those are easier things to remedy with a court. But if it's that he's 5 minutes late for visitation, that's the kind of thing courts don't really like to deal with. Thanks for the question. I hope that helps.